Hey Sag, this is going to be your general February monthly reading for you folks. As you might all be aware, on my general monthly readings, I pick 4 cards, one for each week. When you come back on the weeklies, I get a little bit more specific into the weekly reads. My cards have no gender, and I do read intuitively. So let's just kind of see where this is going for the month of February. And also, if you like these videos, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. A thumbs up is always much appreciated as well. So here we go. First week out for you, Sagittarius, you have the Two of Swords. This is decision time. Take your blindfolds off and see things as they are, not as you want them to be. I think Mercury is still retrograde in the month of February, but this is saying, you might want to wait a couple of weeks to finally make a decision on something that you've been kind of like putting on the back burner is what they're saying. Again, however this applies to your life. So this is saying take your blindfolds off, maybe do the pros and cons on whatever this is. And then once Mercury gets out of retrograde, you'll be able to kind of like start moving forward with your plan. So this is Sag, the first week of February. Second week of February, you have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is reversed. Again, I read intuitively. The Knight of Wands is looking over the land. If he was like this, he's looking over like, okay, he's kind of like stuck. He's stuck with a decision. He's stuck. He's looking at this as like, oh shoot, what should I do? I still don't know what to do. I still don't know what to do. When he's like this, to me, he's looking over new possibilities. He's turning his back on what about? He's making a decision and he's looking over his possibilities. Wands are about, to me, getting up off your butt and moving forward. The King is at the top of his game. So he knows what he wants to do. He knows where he wants to go. He knows what actions he needs to take in order to plant something in that, in that new lot of land. He knows what he needs to do. So he's not going to waste his time. Once he decides what he wants to do, he's looking at like a blank plate, a clean slate, totally barren. And it's like a vision pops into his head and it's been there for a while. And he's like, the hey with it, I'm going to go for it. So that's the second week of February. Third week of February, you have the Queen of Cups reversed. Don't let anybody, I get a lot of female energy around this. Again, my cards have no gender. Don't let anybody kind of like pee in your Cheerios, rain in your parade kind of thing. I feel this is a very specific message for somebody who has 3 children. These would be younger children. Somebody who has 3 younger children might try to hold you back on, maybe your goals or your dreams. This is saying, though, if that does not apply to you, this would just be a lot of feminine energy that maybe doesn't want to see you. Maybe you're moving clear across the world. Maybe you're departing to go on a specific journey. Maybe you're changing jobs, whatever this is, okay? This is saying that I think that you've thought long and hard about it, but I do feel that there's somebody around you that's a little bit sad about maybe your decision on this, okay? The last week out, you've got the 5 of Pentacles. I think for you, you're just worried about if you can kind of like do whatever this is financially. Again, whether it's a career move, whether it's a, changing jobs, changing careers, changing households, your bills are piling up. There's some kind of financial situation that you're really going to have to kind of like think about. Guys, you got this licked, okay? You really, really do. If I didn't feel you did, I'd be like, you might kind of like want to hold off on this. But I feel for you, your main concern with whatever this new journey adventure is has to do a lot with finances. Again, 1 is the beginning. To me, 9 is the end of something. The number 5 is always kind of like, okay, what am I going to do about this? Seesawing back and forth. I think you're going to be just fine. I normally don't pick another card, but I am going to pick another card. On this particular one, I want to see kind of like what you're so worried about. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up, guys. Look at this. Go for it. Okay? There's no reason for you to worry. This is saying move. Wands are about getting up off your butt and moving. Okay? So, it's kind of like, don't, yeah, we all worry about money. We all worry about, what if I do this and I fail? What about if I spend $1 gazillion on this and then I end up, living in my car kind of stuff? That's not going to happen, because you saw me, I shuffled the deck and look what came up. The Ace of Wands. And I normally don't do that, but Spirit's like, ease their mind, ease their mind. And I did, and look what happened. Okay, and if you also look at this, the King of Wands has one wand. And what's this? One wand. Go for it, guys. Let's pick one more card, and we'll pick a charm, and we'll kind of like wrap it up from there. Normally Sagittarians, are throw caution to the wind, and they just kind of go for it. But I think, if I remember correctly, in my 2020 charm readings, I said that Sagittarius is like their vibe was going to change this year. Like the way they see things, the way they view things, the decisions that they make were going to change. So again, like I said, normally you're kind of like footloose and fancy free and you throw caution to the wind. But for some reason, I feel that this year for you Sagittarians, it's like you're getting more grounded, you're getting more rooted, you're looking at things a lot differently than you normally would. You're still you're still that fiery passion, intense kind of person, but you're just seeing things a little bit differently. Could be from life experiences, all that good stuff. Can't make this stuff up, guys. Flowering reverse. You're ready to be flowered. You're ready to pollinate. You're ready to germinate. You're ready for all that stuff. You're ready to spread all this good stuff. You're not quite there yet because this card is reversed. But once you make that move, look what happens. Look at how beautiful this is. This is abundance. This is you in your creative spirit, feeling whole, feeling complete, all that good stuff. Right now, you're not quite there yet because you haven't made this move because you're worried about something, okay? But this is awesome stuff, okay? Let's pick a charm and kind of wrap it up from there. Oh, God, this ain't this one. Okay, you have the word forever. Maybe forever have you been thinking about doing this. Forever have you been considering this option. Forever have you thought about blah, blah, blah. However you want to complete that sentence. However you want to complete the sentence, forever have I. Do it. On that note, guys, I wish you love. I wish you peace. I wish you good health. And I'll see you next week on the weeklies.